Good afternoon, I'm Scott Hennessy.
And I'm Beth Farnsworth. We begin with breaking news. A plane crashed this afternoon in Goleta, not far from Highway 101. 2 people are hurt.
Authorities confirm a small private plane went down between Los Carneros Road and Storke Road on the mountainside of the 101 in an open field that happened before 12:30 this afternoon. News Channel senior reporter John Palmentary live on the scene with the latest. John?
Yeah, we are here in this field. We're just off the freeway. If you come north on Highway 101 past Los Carneros, that's where it all happened. As witnesses saw this light plane coming straight down, deploying, they say, some kind of a plane parachute before it hit the ground. Let's take a look at all that remains from this plane as this light plane crashed in the field. And we have video and witnesses who said some citizens jumped a fence, which is now cut open when the fire department got here to get their hoses in there, and a CHP officer as well to assist 2 people who were out of the plane but close to a burning wreckage there, and pulled them into the drier area of this scene here to remedy that and to rescue them and give them some aid as they got transported now over to Cottage Hospital. A short time ago, we talked to Captain Scott Safechuck with the Santa Barbara County Fire Department, who explained what happened as soon as the engines got on the scene of this flaming plane wreckage.
When resources arrived on scene, they noticed that the plane was on fire. It had spread to the vegetation in the grass. Resources did a progressive hose lay from the freeway here, as well as on the backside of the knob, attacked the fire, were able to knock down the vegetation that was on fire, and then put out the plane shortly after that.
There were some people I've seen in a video already that rushed to the scene. It looked like citizens and the California Highway Patrol. Tell me about the people on board and how they were assisted.
Yeah, the people were met by law enforcement and fire personnel just outside of the burn scar there with major injuries, and transported to Cottage Hospital with ground ambulance and fire personnel on board.
It's unknown who those people were that were on board. But that is all on the investigation right now. They have the tail number and know who the owner of the plane is, and they're notifying the National Transportation Safety Board and the FAA for all the particulars of this. So many people witnessed this and were calling 911 immediately. Multiple calls came in. The fire department is right over on Los Carneros. They're very familiar with this field, so it was a 2-pronged attack with the CHP and the fire department from the freeway side going through the fence, another engine going to the backside off of Cathedral Oaks on the familiar road they have to get to the scene, try and see if there were any other victims of this plane crash, get help to the 2 that were here, get them to AMR and over to Cottage Hospital immediately, and put the fire out using both water and foam, and trying to preserve as much of the aircraft that was left, which, as you can see behind me, is not much, for the investigators to determine, if they can, what happened during this plane crash. We had it as just after 2 o'clock, about 2:15 this afternoon, when it started coming out of the sky, and that's when the witnesses saw it go straight down with what we hear, some kind of a parachute that deployed out of the back of the plane. We'll continue to follow this up and have more at 4:30 and 5-6 tonight. Reporting live on the scene just off of Highway 101 in Goleta, I'm News Channel reporter John Palmentary.
John, thank you. Just moments ago, we have learned it is a 29-year-old man and a 33-year-old woman who are receiving treatment after that crash. Here's a live picture of the slowdown on Highway 101 northbound near the plane crash.
And crews are reopening the highway as we speak, but you can see there is quite a backup on the northbound lanes of Highway 101. And again, they had that off-ramp closed down at Storke Road. Traffic flowing, though, slowly, but it's moving.
Yeah, we hear the off-ramp has reopened here just moments ago. We'll bring you live updates from the plane crash throughout the evening. You'll also find the latest information on our mobile app and website, KEYT.com.